Hey guys, it's Jeremy here on Metal Music Meltdown, back with another video. What we're having today, guys, is another album review. This time we're checking out the band Master Charger. They started in 2006. They're based out of the UK. This is their sixth studio album entitled Posthumous Resurrection. Just dropped today, May 2nd, 2025 through Argonauta Records. Like I said, this is my introduction to the band. They formed back in '06, and I never heard them before this, but I'm really glad I got to discover them. Really cool, like mix of doom, sludge, stoner kind of metal, which is right up my alley. I really enjoy those subgenres. So if you're into bands like High on Fire kind of stuff, you'll probably dig this band as well. Really good stuff. It's got 9 tracks on total, 56 minutes in length. Starting with the artwork, it's really cool looking artwork, kind of the purple, blacks, pretty kind of standard imaging for a stoner sludge kind of metal band, with kind of like the coffins and like the motorcycles and the cool logo at the top. Really do really dig the artwork. I think it really suits the band really well. And diving into the album, like I said, 9 tracks in total. Really solid album. I really enjoyed the listen. Just really distorted and fuzzy guitar tones, like really heavy on the fuzz, and very fuzz laden riffs, but very heavy and very dense sounding. The vocals are very, typical sludge doom metal kind of vocals, kind of that screaming, kind of raspy kind of voice. And the opening track, Thy Kingdom Polluted, really good strong opener. Like I said, super heavy riffs, really hit you in the face right off the bat. As soon as I started listening to this, my little subwoofer just started rattling. It was just like pumping out the low end, just super heavy in the low end on the song, in the drums and the bass, and just kind of that distorted guitar really gets everything shaking. But really good song, got some good grooves in there as well, super dense and heavy, really good opener. And then most of the songs on this album, I'd say, were pretty equal in quality. A couple tracks stood out a little bit more to me than the others, but overall, I wouldn't say there was overall like a weak song on the album. My standout songs were the opener, Thy Kingdom Polluted, and I'd probably say The Awakening, number 7, and then Mass Produced, Mass Destroyed. I think those are probably my main favorite songs on the album, but the other ones are pretty solid as well. Only My Eyes See, Empire's Rust is a really good song as well. There's a couple of really short kind of instrumental songs on the album. Those were kind of the weaker ones in my opinion. Number 4, Fallen Angel, Painted Doll, was kind of this kind of acoustic-y, more soft um, um, instrumental song. And then about a minute into the song, after like the acoustic picking, a little bit of light cymbals and guitar, drums come in, and then also harmonica, which kind of had like this kind of stoner but kind of country southern kind of jammy kind of thing feel to it, kind of boogie kind of feel. It sounded pretty cool. It wasn't my favorite thing on the album. I'm not a big instrumental guy, as you guys already know, so for me that's kind of a skippable track in a way. It didn't really sound bad in any way, but I'd rather just listen to the regular songs. And then the last song on the album, Upon Roads Less Traveled, was another just 2-minute song where it's just strictly a pretty much acoustic instrumental for the most part. Sounded pretty cool, but again, to end the album on a 2-minute whimper kind of like that, what I don't think they should have. I think they should have ended the song with the previous song, in my opinion. But overall, they don't sound bad, but those 2 songs were definitely my least favorite on the album. I'm just not a big instrumental guy. I think they could have cut those out and lowered the overall time of the album down to about 50 minutes, because it is pretty long. In terms of the longer songs, the title track at number 3 was 10 minutes. That one's pretty good. It's got some good parts in it, good dimensions, but it did feel a little bit long by the end of it. But The Awakening was about just over 9 minutes. I really dug that song. Had a little more of a groove to it and more pockets. Really cool, kind of heavy on the wah solo in this song I really enjoyed as well. But it had just had a more of up-tempo kind of groove to it, which I really enjoyed. Yeah, so if you're like bands like High on Fire, if you're into that kind of sludgy early Mastodon kind of stuff, that really dense, high in distortion, very fuzzy guitar tones, you'll definitely love this band. Definitely check them out. Like I said, standout tracks for me: the opening track, Thy Kingdom Polluted, And then Mass Produced, Mass Destroyed. I think that was the only single they put off the album. That's number 7. And then the song right after that, or song before that, The Awakening, which was one of the longer songs. I really enjoyed that one as well. But some other really good tunes on here, like When Hell Rode In and Head Into the Sun. 2 really strong songs as well. Just the 2 instrumentals I could do without. They're just kind of there for me. Don't love them, don't hate them. I could just do without them, to be honest. To kind of shorten the album down a bit. But overall, really solid album. For a ranking, I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. If I saw it on Amazon for a decent price, I'd probably pick up a copy for like between 10 to 15 bucks. But it's really solid stuff. I enjoyed it. I'll definitely listen to it, give it some more spins. And if you are familiar with these guys, let me know down below what you thought. Or if you do check them out, get back to me and let me know what you thought of the band. So thanks for watching, guys, and keep it metal.